And we are back on The Rodriguez Show and returning once again, our friend Frosty.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey.
That's it.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Chilling.
Thanks for having me back. It's always a pleasure. And I feel like every time I come back in, you guys upgrade something. You guys got like a whole bunch of TVs here. So I love to see you guys constantly upgrading.
Thank you. Yeah, we stepped that up
it.
a little bit.
Yes.
So you're performing next Thursday, September 14th at the Whiskey A Go-Go in West Hollywood, opening for Luniz, which is, they sing I Got Five on it. So
I got five on it.
That's hard.
I don't know. I might have to hop up. If they don't bring anyone else, I might hop up and sing it myself. We'll see.
Frosty and the 5000 are going to be performing. We'll talk about that in detail, but it's the end of the summer now, or, you know, what people usually think of as the end of the summer. So how was it? How was it for you?
My summer was pretty cool. Definitely a lot of just like introspection and just really trying to find myself and what makes me happy. And that changes throughout our life, right? So that's kind of what I've been on. That's the tip I've been on. And yeah, it's been a pretty good summer, enjoying it with family, you know, really close friends. And yeah, just staying focused. I'm blessed.
Nice. Yeah, and so one of the things that happened most recently is the varsity was announced. You were part of the varsity group. We also did the varsity release party. How was that? How was the party?
It was fun. It was really fun. You guys are great hosts. I saw a lot of friends that I hadn't seen in a long time, so that was really cool. And yeah, we got to premiere the music video, which I hadn't seen it until that night too. So it was a first for everybody. It was a first for everybody, but it came out really cool. Shout out to the varsity, the whole squad. Shout out to Eric for organizing it and BTE for, you know, filming it. And yeah, there's definitely, I'm not sure exactly when the tape is going to drop. Mm-hmm. So don't hold your breath, but please definitely go watch the video. And there's more of the unit, the varsity, to come, which I'm excited for.
Yeah, you and Rocky couldn't make it to the group interview, but we're glad to have you here.
Yeah, thank you for sure.
So you've also done a few things on your own with the group, the 5000s, like the Not Exotic video, which dropped last time that you were here, I think, and then Do It Asi. How was the reception to those things?
Yeah, so it was really, I don't know, good. I don't know, a good reception.
People liked it.
Yeah. No, I definitely got some good feedback. Definitely for Not Exotic, it was a long time coming. It was so much effort and energy that went into that. So it was kind of cool to see the fruits of my labor come to fruition. And I got had a whole bunch of views, which is cool. Definitely the most views I've gotten. And like as an artist, it's difficult to. Because it becomes more than just the music. Your music is like the heart of everything and the soul of everything. But to quote unquote make it or to gain traction or whatever, it's creating content plays a big part in that. So I was really thankful to have a group of supportive, you know, people on my team. Shout out to Paris who directed it. But yeah, it was definitely a really, really cool moment, and it got a lot of good feedback. And then I released another song with other visuals with Paris as well, called Do It Asi, which is a little more saucy, a little more seductive. We got a little Spanish English rap in there. And yeah, just trying different stuff out too. That's another thing. Like, I don't want to box myself into one sound specifically when I make music. For me, it's more of like, okay, well, what do I feel and how can I express that in a song? Yeah. And my feelings aren't the same all the time. You know, they change. Sometimes, like, Not Exotic, I was frustrated AF. And then Do It Asi was a whole different, like, vibe. So definitely just trying to experiment with different sounds and not box myself in. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, Do It Asi, that one kind of just came out of me. Shout out to Los Waves, who also is part of the varsity.
Nice.
He makes really dope beats, and yeah, that fool can sing too. Fun fact, he be out here. Yeah, he be out here singing like, "How about you do?" And like, no, not like that, but like way better. Yeah. And I'm like, "Dang, bro, you got vocals. What the heck?" So it's pretty cool, like to see everyone like has their own little hidden talents, and that's something I appreciate. Like working with other people is getting their opinion, you know. Like, and sometimes like the ego kind of plays into it, where people kind of tell you like, "Nah, you should do this." And, like, if your ego is in the way, then you're going to be like, no, it's my way or the highway. But, like, even, like, the great artists, like, there's, like, 50 people that help them do one song, you know? So it's, like, teamwork makes the dream work. So, yeah, shout out to everyone who's helping me out on my team. And
So as long as you trust the people, the voices that are like giving you that feedback, it's like
yeah,
they wouldn't have a
definitely.
reason for you to fail. Like everybody wants you to succeed that you have on your team, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And it's also like speaking of like you have to have like the same vision too. So if someone else trying to create something different than you and like maybe won't fit. And also just like personality wise too, like but definitely had some changes within the 5000s, which definitely sad to experience, but at the end of the day, like I have a mission to make music, and like I really hope that everyone that I'm making music with is on the same page, and sometimes they're not, and that's okay. You just have to address it and then move on and keep on keeping on. So that's kind of what I'm doing with the 5000s. Initially it was a whole different group when I started the 5000s, so now it's kind of becoming like, okay, whoever's available and down and wants to put in the work to play with me, like they're the 5000s,
Gotcha.
So it's even sometimes like a rotating group. Like sometimes I'll ask someone and they're like, oh, I can't. All right, it's cool. I can ask somebody else, So that's kind of where my headspace is with the 5000s, and I'm thankful to have a community of musicians, like especially a lot of people I met at the Cool Lab or just at other gigs that are really talented and supportive of my music. So yeah, the 5000s is definitely like a kind of like changing like a lineup or like a roster of a team. Speaking of, so
who's
that's kind of what
who's gonna be with you at the next performance?
At the next performance, so we're gonna have Donnie on the drums, which I'm excited for. Actually, Donnie was the one who I started making music with. He recorded drums on Riding Down the Block in my first project, so that's pretty cool. So we got Donnie on the drums. We got let's see who else. We got Atreyu on the bass, and I've been playing with Atreyu for a minute too when I started. And Robin's still on the flute. Shout out to the homegirl Robin one time. Holding down on the flute on the wind instruments.
Yeah.
Songbird of a generation. Yeah, so we got Robin on the flute, and then for the next show, it's gonna be Dakota on the guitar.
Nice.
So yeah, I think met him at the Cool Lab, but yeah, I'm really excited. They're all very talented musicians. They put in the work like on their own time. So I'm just thankful and honored to have a solid roster of people who are down to perform with me for sure.
In terms of the group, like what goals do you have now for the group?
Yeah, so for the group, I definitely want to make new music. I want to perform, like maybe do it at sea, like a live instrumental version. But even with that too, like I'm trying to experiment and with different sounds. So sometimes my group might be like just guitarists, So definitely like a new sound coming. So I guess I don't want to speak too soon, but it's definitely a new sound that's coming. And it may be your taste. It may not be, but either way, I'm just gonna experiment, do me, and if you like it, cool, and if not, that's cool too. So
do you have like things where when you're making a song, do you think like, oh, how am I gonna perform this, or does not even cross your mind? You're just like, oh, I just want to make the best song.
Yeah, sometimes it does cross my mind, like how, or if anything, I'll be like, who could I hear on this, like performing wise, and sometimes like I'll just be kind of like not freestyling, but like free singing almost. Like I'll hear a song that inspires me and I'll like sing over it, and I'm like, I could hear this person on the guitar like for this. So I guess that's kind of how I come up with my song ideas. But yeah, I'm working on some new projects, but I don't want to speak on it too soon. It's definitely a long process, and I was talking to someone earlier today. I think it was like a quote by Rick Rubin or something like that, and he said, the more you do something with any gift or any art, the how becomes easier, but the why becomes harder. So like you can do this. I know how to record. I know how to do this. I know who to reach out to. But why I'm recording is the hard part. Like why am I creating a song?
Yeah.
So that's
even doing this for the time that I have, like that statement is true. Like
right?
the motivation, you gotta have that.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of how I'm going about making new music is like, why am I making new music, or who is it for? It's gonna be for me at the end of the day because I'm writing it, but who will appreciate it, So that's kind of where I'm at. But like, hopefully new stuff coming. Si Dios quiere, but we'll see. Yeah.
So in terms of what can people expect from the performance on Thursday?
So definitely, let's see. We're gonna do I got some featured artists. We got Esperancita and Sammy Love who are gonna hit the stage.
Shout out Sammy Love.
Yeah, shout out to both of them. And yeah, just really good vocals, really good just instruments and whatnot. I've been definitely trying to step up my vocals for sure, performing. I actually stopped smoking, which has helped a lot. I'm trying to be completely sober from everything and just like focus on myself. And especially in the music industry, I'm sure people who are watching this or musicians know how it can be very tempting because it's just all around you all the time, you know? Mm-hmm. You perform at bars, you perform at, you know, other concerts, and like they offer you free drinks as an artist. But I think that discipline really plays a big part in it, and like doing it for other reasons because I love music, you know, and like I want to further myself through music and not just get lit like every other weekend, you know. So
how long have you been sober now?
I think today is 23 days with nothing. Like I think just coffee, which technically it's not really a drug, but like it kind of is a drug. Yeah. So if I do that, if I cut that, I'll be 100% sober. But yeah, and like I don't judge too. Like I don't judge too. Everyone has their vices, you know. Some people do drink, some people, you know, smoke, some people have other weird vices, and like at the end of the day, like just learning how to be with yourself and only yourself and not rely on anything else to calm you down or to like make you feel a different way, you know? I think that's the hard part, and that's what I'm trying to do through music. So that's if anything, music is my drug, you know?
That's the thing too. Like it to each their own, right? Like if being sober works for you better, then that's all power to you.
Yeah, you know? No, yeah. And I remember like the tables were turned like a couple of years ago where I would be like, oh, you want to like, I'll just like, no, I'm good. Like, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm still smoking. I don't care. And like, I didn't care, but tables are turned now, and like, I still, right? And like, I don't judge. Like, I don't judge at all because that was me, you know, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, just life, you know, changing, growing up, see what works for you.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited for the gig you got next Thursday at the Whiskey A Go-Go in West Hollywood. Tickets are still available. Luniz with special opener Frosty and the 5,000.
And definitely hit me up for tickets directly. You can DM me or message me because, yeah, I got to sell a certain amount, which is fine because I got this, you know. But, yeah,
officially
please.
Frosty.
Yes, please ask to purchase tickets through me directly. Okay. Would much appreciate it.
Before we let you go, we're going to talk Dope or Nope. I know you've done this a few times. I have a special fall edition for you. Ready for this?
My gosh, yes.
All right. Dope or Nope, pumpkin spice lattes.
Nope.
No. Never even tried one?
I think I did, but I'm just like, I feel like I'm not a big fan of cinnamon in drinks.
Not even an horchata?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like super like crazy about it.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. All right. Halloween stuff in September. Dope or nope?
Dope.
Yeah. The earlier the better?
Yes. Let's get spooky.
Do you have a Halloween costume planned already?
Possibly. You know, I wanted to do something last year, and then I was like, nah, it's too last minute. But now I think I might have to go. And it's one of those where like I want to make it myself. You know, like I just want it to be super unique. But we'll see if I actually do it.
Mexican candy. Dope or nope?
Dope.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
I don't know. I really like chamoy. I really like those like pelotas that have like the balls that have like the chili like around it, and then inside it's like squishy.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Damn, what are they called? I forgot.
Know. Like they're like, they're not
they're good. They're like, good though. They're like strawberry watermelon
bombas or something like that. I don't know.
Something like that. Gloomy weather. Dope or nope?
That's a hard one because like sometimes yes. For the fall we'll do dope.
Okay.
But if it was like all the time, no.
Seattle over here. Scary movies. Dope or nope?
Dope. Do
you watch many or no?
I do. Honestly, well, when I was younger, they would like I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. But now it's like, you know. But I guess it really depends on like what type of scary. You know, I feel like, yeah. It really depends. If it's well done, then it's dope. But if it's like super cheesy, then it's like,
yeah, it's got to be worth it.
Yeah.
So that was Dope or Nope with Frosty at Officially Frosty. Get your tickets next Thursday, September 14th. Whiskey Go-Go in West Hollywood.
I got 5 on it.
We're gonna play 2 of your tracks, Do It Asi and Not Exotic right now. The version in the All Pulp No Fiction. That one, I like both versions, but that one's fire. Well, thank you for being here. Is there anything else you want people to know?
Thank you for having me. No, definitely just hit me up. Purchase merch. I got Frosty calcetines. I got Frosty socks, Frosty stickers. You can find all my stuff at officiallyfrosty.com. Tell your local venue you want to see me perform and stream my music and be a nice person.
All right, we're going to play some Frosty tracks right now, and we'll be back to say bye on The Rodriguez Show.
The Rodriguez Show.